How's it going, guys? aRenG Life here, and today we got a lot of new things to cover, so I'm gonna be making videos like crazy for the next few days. For now, I'm gonna be showing you guys a good form deck to take out Syrus Lv40. Now this is a deck I have not used before because the previous deck I used to use, Massive Morph got pretty much destroyed on the ban list, so we can't use Massive Morph. So now we're using this deck. Last time we were using Winged Dragon of Ra, now we're using Slifer. This deck is pretty interesting. All you're pretty much doing is setting up your monsters, locking up your opponent's board by either bouncing them back, destroying them with your flip effects, and pretty much locking them up with your field spell and just drawing all the cards you can until you get to the last turn where you tribute for Slifer and pretty much attack for a huge amount of damage. Now, it's pretty straightforward deck, to be honest. You're going to need those 3 copies of Guardian Statue. Something I do recommend, you need a pretty good glossy count in this deck. It's recommended because if you want to get a consistent 8,000, these guys are going to have to be glossy. So during each of these days, or every like 8 hours or so when the card trader updates, I'm going to be glossifying these. So I've already made one of them glossy. I'm going to try to make all of them glossy. So in case one of them dies or whatever, I can keep putting out glossy cards and getting a higher score. Because sometimes you can get like 7,800 if you have a low amount of glossies. But whatever. We got these. We got those 3 copies of Magnetic Mosquito. This guy's pretty good because Cyrus plays all machines. This one, if you flip it, destroys all machines. So if you can just set it and get it attacked when he has like 3 monsters, he's going to get wrecked. He's going to lose all his monsters, which is pretty good. 2 copies of Medusa Worm. Now, you can pretty much mix and match these. I've actually added 2 Medusa Worms because both of these are glossy and these were not glossy. So, I mean, you could also take out one of your Guardian Statues for a 3rd copy of Medusa Worm. That works as well. 1 copy of Anti-Magic Arrows. This is just for that last turn. I believe, since the only card you're really afraid of with him is a trap, you can probably run Trap Jammer, but I don't remember. I'm not 100% sure on that. So if you don't have Anti-Magic Arrows, try Trap Jammer. Let me know if that works, but I'm not sure if it will. Whatever. And then we got 1 copy of Econ. I'm using this because it's prismatic. Also, it can protect you in certain situations from an attack or something when you don't want to get attacked or something like that. 3 copies of Guard Penalty. This is a card that I started messing with because you're pretty much going to gain benefits from these guys because all they do is switch to defense. And this one lets you draw if the selected card pretty much goes into defense positions. And we're running 3 of these, which is just for draw power and because all 3 of them are glossy. If yours aren't glossy, you don't need to max out on them. 3 copies of Array of Revealing Light. Oh my god, I struggled to say that. We got 3 copies of this card. This is the most important card in the deck. You need Restart as your skill just so you can start with this first turn. You're going to need this card ASAP. Without this, the farm might not work. So I just highly recommend that. If you really are finding it difficult to start with this card in hand, I can also recommend adding Planet Pathfinder, who pretty much you can just summon them, tribute them, add a field spell, activate your field spell, call machines. He can't attack you, so you're not even open for an attack. 2 copies of Acid Rain. Now, you can kind of mess with the ratios of some of these cards. You can take this down if you don't have all of them as glossies. If you have like more glossies of these, you can run Acid Rain at 3, but I'm running it at 2 because I don't have any glossy versions of this card, so that's just alright. And then to end it off, we got Infinite Cards at 1. This is going to pretty much be on the board at all times. You play it whenever you get it, and mine is a glossy, so that's good because you're always going to be playing this, and this is going to let you have an infinite number of cards in hand. So pretty much 8, 9, 10 cards in hand for the last turn. So that's pretty much it with the deck. It's pretty straightforward. You're just going to be putting these guys in defense with the field spell, making it to where he cannot attack them. You flip them, you bounce their cards back, you destroy their cards. You're pretty much not going to let them have anything, and that's pretty good. But whatever. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check out his new rewards. Alright, and here he is. We got Syrus Lv40. From what it looks like, he's only added 2 new cards, which I already have 1 of. The first new card that they've added is Armoroid over here. Another SR. He looks like a pretty interesting boss monster for, I guess, for the Roid cards. So, I mean, he seems cool because of his effect. He gets to banish all spell and trap cards on the field. So if your opponent's got like a really heavy back road, like they got a lot of cards, if you're playing Amazonas or something, all their cards get banished. So that's pretty good because it doesn't say they have to be face up or face down. It's just they get wrecked. So Armorite seems pretty cool. And then we got Jetroid over here, who is also added. Jetroid also looks pretty cheeky. I kind of like this card just for the fact that you can use his effect, and when he's being targeted by an attack, you can use trap cards from your hand. Now, one of the first things I thought of was obvious stuff like, oh, I can use Wall of D and Mirror Wall from the hand. But another thing I thought of is, can I use Spike Shield with Chain from the hand with this guy if I just set him in defense? I think that would be pretty cheeky, especially you can use multiple. But whatever. Jetroid looks pretty cool. I want to make a deck with him already. We got Decoy right over here. He's actually the only card I don't have. It says, while this card is face up on your side of the field, your opponent cannot select a face up monster as an attack target except Decoy Roid. Being true to his name, it's a decoy. You summon him and he's got to take the hits. The only thing is, you better find a way to special summon him, because if you put him in a face up attack position and just pass, it's not going to be very good. But whatever, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and just take him on. Alright. And there he is, Syrus Lv40, level 40. So, let's see what kind of hand we get. We're going first, so that means he starts off with the first draw. Not too bad. Alright, so this is not a good opening hand because you don't have the field spell. You really want to open up with that field spell. So, perfect. That works. So, now that we have the field spell, we pretty much win. And that's pretty much all it comes down to. If you have the field spell, you win. So, I'm going to go ahead and set you. And I'm going to end. I have like complete destruction this opening hand. So as soon as he gets his other machine, I didn't even get a draw on that one. This is why I'm using the draw power in this deck. So I'm going to go ahead and I guess hold on to this, because that way he hits me with the Gyroid, it clashes, and then his stuff dies. Oh yeah, that was a dumb play on your part, dude. You're going to lose so many cards. He's going to lose so many cards, dude. But let's go ahead and see that jumbo drill. Let's see. So look at him joyriding. Not even a threat, dude. Who's gonna win? A huge monster amalgamation of many parts, or one little mosquito boy? It's the mosquito boy, by the way. All right, so let's draw. And there's another field spell. All right, so I think we're pretty much all set. I don't want to really set those or play those or do anything with them. Gonna wait for him to do stuff. There we go. We're starting to get these guys. Now we're looking way more safe, because he can still shield crush. So Gyroid, oh no. Draw. Guard penalty, I like that card. Alright, so let's go ahead and activate guard penalty real quick. I like the way that guard penalty works. It's because you pretty much give it to this guy or any of these guys that flip. So we're gonna go ahead and flip him and get his effect, bounce that thing back to hand. You're pretty much just trying to hit his face-up cards. So now, activate his effect, going back into defense, and guard penalty gives me that draw. Not bad. Alright, so now we're at 12. He's at 12. GG. And this is pretty much what the game becomes. You're trying to get 3 monsters on board, because on the last turn, Slifer, you're gonna need to summon a Slifer. So let's go ahead and flip you. You're gonna go back. And that's about... Whoa. We gotta put him face down first. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and end. I could activate this field spell, but I don't know. And oh my god, it's about to rain here, dude. It's about to rain. Alright, so I'm a little bit afraid, because I know my electricity will just die. So let's go ahead and use this guy's effect. Right now, I mean, Statue is not the best. I personally like Worm a little bit more, because Worm destroys his monsters, and Statue just, I mean, it doesn't really matter in the end, but he's just kind of saving up all these resources so he can still go for fusions. But we got our Medusa Worm, so that's all we really need. We're going to need infinite cards sometime soon. So let's go ahead and activate you. And rip. Bounce back. And I think we're good. Now, if you can maintain your life points at like 4,000, you'll be good. As long as you play enough glossies, you'll be all set, dude. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and... Ooh, I actually forgot to put this guy in defense. I guess it doesn't matter because you have your field spell, but let's go ahead and activate Medusa Worm, because I get to destroy. And let's put you face down again. And that's pretty much what this deck becomes. I guess I have to discard. That's a little bit annoying. I would have preferred to play something. I really would have. So I guess that's unfortunate. I forget sometimes that I don't have my thing out. So there goes that one. Oh well. That's fine. He has one more shield crush in the deck. There's the guard penalty. I'm gonna use that real quick. So One thing I can do is I can activate this because we don't have the thing we need. So let's go ahead and guard penalty it up. Gonna hit you. I'm gonna flip. Effect. Pop. That thing dies. Now I go back face down and I get a draw. So it's not bad. And we got another guard penalty, dude. If he was in attack position, I could probably use it again, but I'm gonna save it. For now, I'm looking at how many cards I'm gonna have on the last turn. He has that face down card. If he uses this trap early, what is it called? No entry. If he uses it early, you don't need anti-magic arrows, so you might as well leave that in hand. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to this setup. How many cards do I have in hand? 7. I'm gonna need to at least set this. And we're good. Alright, yeah, it's all about managing cards in your hand. Fusion recovery. I could also set the mosquito. I really could, but I kind of don't want to. He's got the poly. Alright, there he goes. So he's got the jumbo drill. So that's his second time bringing out the drill. So he can't attack. He's got 2 monsters. So it looks like we're gonna have to kill. There's a statue. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have to kill the drill, and maybe one of our monsters is gonna get wrecked right now. So I'm gonna set the statue. This is why I don't like using mosquito right off the bat. I can also use acid rain, but do I want to use acid rain? Not really. But do we have like 3 turns on hand? I don't know. For now, I will set, or probably summon. Yeah, I'm gonna just summon this guy. We're gonna go ahead and use our thing. I'm gonna see if we can draw into infinite cards. It's probably at the bottom of the deck for all I know, dude. So guard penalty on my statue. Go face down. Gimme that draw. Medusa worm. Alright, so let's go ahead and flip you. We gotta kill, always gotta kill the fusion. Because that thing deals piercing and stuff, so go face down. Looks like you're gonna be able to kill one of my monsters. And that's fine. I could use acid rain, but I'm not. I'm gonna actually let him take. I always forget, dude. I always forget. It's so obnoxious. Alright, so this is the only thing that annoys me. I'm so used to drawing infinite cards first turn. So it's just really annoying. So let's draw. Guardian statue. I'm gonna flip you. Alright. I'm so used to having that, like, infinite cards, I swear. So having like 7 and more cards in hand, you really don't think about it. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and set you. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably should have set the Medusa worm, to be honest. If only I can get rid of my mosquito myself. But right now, I have 6 cards in hand. I'm gonna end. Now, we're just trying to keep all our monsters on the field. So the last turn, we'll have our tribute. So there's infinite cards. Are we gonna need infinite cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pitch it either way. At least it's a glossy, so there's that. You're gonna need at least 6,000 attack on Slifer. That's gonna be your thing. So I don't like him being able to use Drillroid over and over, so I'm gonna kill that thing. Just because I have a personal vendetta against that thing. So we got 4. We got 2. He's got 4. We're gonna end. Now we don't have to think about our hand, so we're good. And let's keep drawing. Alright, there's an econ. I'm gonna save that in hand. I could have also played the glossy Array of Revealing Light instead of discarding 2 cards like an idiot. That could have been an extra point right there, an extra 100 points. So right now, it doesn't matter how many cards we have in hand. Let's just go ahead and destroy his stuff. So destroy. And back face down you go. Alright, and this is all it really becomes. On the last turn, is it the last turn right now? Is it? Yes, it is. Alright, so perfect. He didn't shield crush. That would be the only, like, downside. If he shield crushes right on your last turn. That is the only way that you can get wrecked. But for now, I think I'm pretty much safe. If he had any monsters, I would use these guys' effects to kill the monster. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and tribute for Slifer. So let's go ahead and get that 3 tribute monster thing out of the way. Bam! Slifer's on board, 7,000 attack. And actually, this is perfect. So now we can go ahead and enter battle phase. On the battle phase, we're going to activate anti-magic arrows because I believe that face down card he has is that no entry card. So we're going to go ahead and lock that down. we don't want to get switched to defense. 6,000 is the perfect amount of damage because we get the 5,000 bonus. So we did that. We're going to get an extra 1,800 points. So let's go ahead and check on that score. Alright, so let's see what we got. And we actually got something. 8,200, and we got a Drill Roy. That's not too bad. That's not bad at all. So, like I said, it all comes down to playing your glossies and playing them smart. I even messed up like twice by discarding cards when I was not supposed to. I could have just played my other glossy cards and gotten pretty much bonus points. So I could have had maybe 8,300, 8,400 points. So it's all up to you and how you guys play it. You got to play the deck smart, but whatever. It just depends on what glossy cards you guys have. But that's pretty much it. This deck is pretty good. I highly recommend it. I've been using it so far. I've gotten about six farms off with it, and only one time did I get like 6,000 because I forget how I messed up, but I was still testing out the deck and the balance of cards. But whatever. That's pretty much it for today. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Duel Link shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.